Ryan, it was a warmer day. I could see the sun already melting the snow that was left on my car this morning.
And I think anybody who threw down some salt on the driveway or sidewalk,
Yeah.
definitely had the benefit of that today.
Yeah.
We're still in this active pattern, but I think that what's coming this weekend is pretty well timed. Most of it's going to come Sunday morning, and by the time you've got any plans later in the day, it should be fine. There is another storm on Wednesday that looks like it will go to our south. We could have a few snow showers from a front passing through, but the next storm to really pay attention to is probably going to be Thursday of next week. Here's the system that's coming for tomorrow night and Sunday, still way out over the Rockies. Tomorrow we'll have high pressure in place, and that means a pretty good day coming up during the daylight hours of tomorrow. A few flurries up in the mountains, and there have been some across the far north. Otherwise, tonight's going to be quiet. We're now at 32 in Portsmouth, 29 in Portland, 27 degrees in Bangor. And if you're stepping out tonight, plan on temperatures that will drop into the teens through the evening. So a cold night. The wind should lighten up a little bit, but still a little bit of a breeze blowing overnight. Low temperatures tomorrow morning in the single digits to around 10 inland, and upper single numbers to low teens on the coastline. Sunshine tomorrow morning, and this is noon. You can see the clouds start to come in, so it will turn a bit cloudier tomorrow afternoon. But temperature-wise tomorrow, we're in the 20s inland, the low 30s for highs on the coastline. A bit breezy, but not quite as windy as we were today, with a 5 to 15 mile per hour wind tomorrow. Now here comes the storm. It's going to be tracking from west to east in what we call a pretty flat track. If you want a classic snowstorm in Maine, you'd want this track to curl up into the Gulf of Maine, and then all this heavy snow would make it into the state. But instead this time, it's going to be this area of snow that just kind of gets into the southern half of the state in a big way. And this will zip along so that by Sunday afternoon, we're tapering it down to just some snow showers and flurries. Here's a closer look at the timeline. 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, clouds are in place. If you have any dinner plans or Saturday evening plans, you should be okay. But by 10 o'clock, some light snow making it into western Maine, snowing at a pretty good rate over in New Hampshire. And then by midnight tomorrow night, that snow making it into central Maine and the mid-coast while we're still dry in eastern areas. I think that by midnight, the snowfall rates from southern New Hampshire into parts of York County could be over an inch an hour, so it'll snow at a pretty good rate once it gets going. Snow never really makes it up into the crown of Maine, though. This is mainly a Lincoln, Millinocket South event. And then by 8 o'clock Sunday morning, the heaviest snow is starting to wind down, and I think we'll just have some snow showers and flurries around in the afternoon. So if you have any Super Bowl plans other than having to clean up the snow, we should be in fine shape for any of those Sunday evening. Our snowfall map hasn't changed since yesterday. And if you were with us yesterday, we were talking about how the computer models had shifted south, but we thought they may come back a little bit farther north and it'll be a fluffy snow. That's been the case today. So I think a pretty widespread 4 to 8 inches from about Waterville south, including the mid-coast and southern Maine, central Maine and down east 2 to 4 inches, and then not much north of Lincoln and Millinocket, just a dusting to 2 inches of snow there. Tomorrow seas will be running 2 to 4 feet with a west wind 10 to 15 knots. So clouds increase through the day tomorrow. I think that if you have any plans during the evening, as long as you're home by 10 or 11 in western Maine, you should be fine. Then the snow really ramps up overnight, comes to a quick end midday Sunday. We're quiet for Monday and Tuesday, but seasonably chilly. Could be a few snow showers Tuesday night into Wednesday. The Thursday storm looks pretty healthy, though, and that one has the potential, at least, to take kind of a more classic track that could clock us all. So
okay.
We'll have to see how that one plays out between now and then, but it looks stronger, and the snow potential with it's a little higher.
We know there's at least something out there.
Yes.
After we get through tomorrow. Then we can talk about
exactly.
that. All right, Ryan, thank you.